Welcome back, beautiful people, to this amazing episode of Christianity over Islam with Shamoun. An agnostic guy was disgusted by the Quran's teaching that is allowing Muslims men to beat their wives. My question to you: does the Quran allow their men to beat their women? Let's find out the truth from this video.
And by the way, would you be okay if your Muslim dad, if you had a Muslim dad, he beat your mother?
Yeah, no.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because the Quran says a Muslim man can beat his wife if he thinks she's being rebellious. Did you know that? If a Muslim man suspects that his wife is being rebellious, he can beat her. Let me show it to you. Ready?
Yeah.
This is chapter 4 of the Quran, verse 34. Surah An-Nisa, 4:34. Let me show it to you, right? You ready? Did your friend share this with you?
Nope.
Of course he's not. Chapter 4, verse 34. Here you go. This is chapter 4 of the Quran, verse 34. Men are in charge of women because Allah hath made the one of them to excel the other. So Allah made men to be superior to women. Okay? And because they spend of their property for the support of women. So good women are the obedient, guarding in secret that which Allah hath guarded. As for those from whom you fear rebellion, those women you think are going to be rebellious, admonish them, rebuke them, banish them to beds apart, throw them out of your bed, scourge them. Scourge them means beat them. Then if they obey you, seek not away against them. Lo, Allah's ever high, exalted, great. Pickthall translation. Let me give you a few more translations. And as for those women whose ill will you have reason to fear, admonish them first, then leave them alone in bed, then beat them. Muhammad Assad. So you're okay with your dad beating your mother?
Absolutely not.
If you fear high-handedness from your wives, remind them of the teachings of God, then ignore them when you go to bed, then hit them. Abdul Halim. These are Muslims. They're telling you this is what the Quran says. Hit them, beat them, scourge them. But those wives from whom you fear arrogance, first advise them, then if they persist, forsake them in bed, and finally strike them. Muhammad, Sahih International. As for those from whom you fear disloyally, admonish them, abandon them in their beds, and then strike them. Tala a itani. These are all Muslim translations. Let me give you a few more. That's why he's freaking out now, because now he sees, damn, he exposed my filthy Muhammad. And those whom you are afraid of their disloyalty in their marital duties, then advise them, keep away from them in beds, and if that or nothing else work, then spank them. So your dad can spank, hit, beat, strike your mommy. Then spank them fairly and not out of anger. Ali Bakhtiyari Nijad. Final translation. Those from whom you fear rebelliousness, admonish them, desert them in the bed, and smack them without harshness. Hassan al-Fatih, Qaribullah. And the comments in parentheses are not in Arabic. So would you be okay if you walked in your dad and he smacked your mother? Shut up! Bam!
No.
But Islam says no, he can do that. If he thinks your wife is not being, his wife, your mother is being faithful, he can yell at her. And if she doesn't straighten up, woman, let me show you how hard Muslim men used to beat women in Muhammad's time. Can I give you one example?
Yeah.
Now here's the article, by the way, in private chat. Save these articles, read them, because he's going to lie to you. No, Arabic doesn't say that. He's full of crap. He's lying. So there's the link right there in private and for the rest of you. Let me show you now how hard these men would beat their women. You ready? I'm going to give you a link. Okay. Let me show you right here. Let me go here. Sahih Bukhari. Sahih Bukhari. Watch here. Let me get it here.
Alright guys, before we continue with this beautiful video, let's do a bit of recap on the first few minutes that we watched this video. The guy is an agnostic, and then the agnosticism, then they believe that they have this view or believe that the existence of God or of any divinity is unknown, that is unknowable, that you cannot know the existence of God. And also, and Sam Shamoun was able to ask him a very important question, that if it's okay for his dad to beat his mom, and he said no. Then Sam Shamoun is now trying to give him more explanation. Let's continue with this video to get more details. Alright guys, welcome back. I think this guy is agnostic, and like I said, explained earlier, they don't believe in the existence of God or any divine supernatural nature. And then he has a Muslim friend that is trying to draw him to Islam, and so the guy came on board to ask Sam Shamoun some certain question, and Sam Shamoun was able to convince him about the wrong practices in Islam, of how the men are allowed to dehumanize their wives, their women, who they perceive to be disobedient. And then Shamoun asked him if he is okay to allow us to see his dad beat his mom, and he said no. Then Shamoun was able, most Muslims believe that the beating aspect is allowed, but to a minimum. And Shamoun now is trying to let him know, just in case his friend now will come back to say that yes, the beating is allowed, but to a minimum, that there are a certain degree of beating. And then Shamoun is now trying to let him know that to prove to him that there is a degree that these people beat their wives, and he took him to one part of the Quran, I think Surah chapter 4 verse 34, where the woman who was divorced and then got married to another man, and the man was beating her, and she went to report to the prophet and the wife, and then the spot where the man beat her was as green as her veil. And the wife of the prophet, Aisha, now trying to say that there is nobody suffers more like a believing woman. I believe you've seen the degree to which they beat their wife, beating somebody to the point that their skin changes color to green. And then the man said that she is rebellious. Instead of the prophet to condemn the beating, he is now trying to blame the woman, that the woman is rebellious and that she's trying to go back to her ex-husband. I think that is a very, very high degree of dehumanization, and it is not acceptable in any society. Yeah, as a Muslim watching this, you will know the truth for yourself. Thank you guys for watching our videos. Please don't forget to share, to like and subscribe to our channel for more beautiful videos like this. Thank you.